Hello and welcome to Miss of Time Emporium. I'm Joni, and today we're going to be taking a walkthrough of a 108 card deck. This was a deck that I backed on Kickstarter. I think at the time that I recorded this, there's only 8 of these decks left in stock. You can get them on Etsy. We'll put a link below. But this is the Bestiary of Women. Again, I backed it on Kickstarter, so it's a goddess deck, which is why I got it. I'm just going to show you the box real fast here because it's very cute. Only 524, 7? I don't know. Produced. This is the booklet that comes with it. So what this is a deck of goddesses or deities, female deities from around the world. So there's a tarot deck, and then there's a 78 card tarot deck, and then a 30 card oracle deck to go with it. Each card is an individual deity. And the tarot deck has been marked with the number and the deity, and then you can relate it to this booklet. So there's a little bit on each deity. There's keywords. There's some layouts. I love this. Which goddess am I today? I'm going to start doing that on a regular basis. So I got this deck not so much as a tarot deck as I did an oracle deck, but even more so than that as a study deck, because I wanted to know more about these deities from around the world, connect more with the divine feminine in all of its aspects. So that's what I got the deck for. Again, it can be used. We'll step through it, maybe a little less chatty and a little more looky. Yeah, here, I'll just do this. So we'll put the link to the Kickstarter as well, so you can see the campaign and the specifics about the card. They're all hand painted, which I absolutely love. I love a handmade deck. And so there's the 22 major arcana, and then the minors, the suits are coded by the color of the flowers and kind of the elemental type beings. So when we get to that, we'll take a look at it. But I love this style of artwork. There is drawn nudity. Probably should have warned you before that one. So again, the booklet tells a little bit about each deity, but she also produced a book to go with this deck, which I did not purchase. But the book gives a more in-depth explanation of the deities. I wanted to do the research myself just because it helps connect me with the deity that I'm interested in. And I wanted to get some of the folklore around it, which I think the book does. I may end up getting the book. So some of these deities are, pretty well known, and others I had never heard of, and that's another reason I got the deck, to expand my knowledge about the divine feminine. And I'm not trying to be gender specific when I mention the divine feminine, just divine feminine energy. female presenting, I guess, as well. All of these are female presenting. Well, I mean, they're obviously mixed creatures, so aren't we all? So now I believe, let's see, yeah, we've come into, I wasn't paying attention. Yes, we went through the majors and we started, so these are the water beings. So blue coated flowers, they're all aquatic or amphibious at least, I think. I myself love finding out more about all of these mystical, magical beings. Okay, so you see this is the page, it has the P. Okay, now we come into air, swords, yellow. So all these beings are winged beings. So I like that they're portrayed in some traditional and some non-traditional ways. If you want to find the specifics on the stock and such, you can reference the Kickstarter campaign. It's a very matte, papery feel stock, which really sets off the artwork beautifully. Okay, so we went into the earth, and that's the green flowers, and then they're mammals. Or at least part mammal. And this is, I will show you at the end, it's a thick deck. So I'll try, all different uses for it. Definitely as that, what goddess am I today layout. And I will try it as a tarot, try it as an oracle, and see how this deck wants to work with me. So fire with the red flowers. And then, so that was the, I will show you the thickness of this deck. It's a chunkers. That is the tarot deck, and I think you saw the back of the cards at the beginning of the video, but this is the oracle part of the deck. So So there's not an association. There's nothing other than the title of the deity. There's no suit associated with these. This is not an inexpensive deck, just so you know. But again, this is all hand painted. I can't even imagine the number of hours that went into the creation of this deck. And it just feels like it was done with such joy. And if you're going to do research into the deities, I would recommend that you look at them from a feminist perspective, or at least go a little bit beyond the common, we know Medusa as a monster. A lot of the female deities were demonized and villainized through various sources. But if you know the stories behind them, you can understand. And maybe question some of these ideas that we have about these beings. All right. Thank you for joining me here today to look at the Bestiary of Women. Again, we'll put links below. There's only a few decks left, so if you want one, don't hesitate. And we really appreciate you being here. Love when you like and subscribe and leave us comments. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.